Ayo, what's good? It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico doing the My Hero Academia tag started by ProCypher. Check him out, link in the description below, and check out the homie Dion. Link will also be in the description below. So let's get right into this bad boy. Favorite female and male character in My Hero. Favorite female character, it's Mina. Love her quirk, the character as a whole. If she saved me, that's a good day. And I want to know more about her backstory because I know she's tied to Red Riot, but there's more to it. And for favorite male character, I gotta say Kazuki. I feel like there's more to him than meets the eye. I get he wants to be a hero, but based on what we've seen from Deku's flashback, you only got a piece of the pie. I need the whole thing, bruh, because it's not adding up to me. He had this cool quirk, and he decided, I'm gonna be a hero, I'm gonna be number one. No, something made him that way, where he wants to be super aggressive. Yes, you can say maybe his mother, he inherited her personality, but no. That's not enough. I need answer sway. I love his quirk. If I'm gonna get jumped or something, shanked or bodied, if Kazuki's my bodyguard, I'm good to go. I don't gotta worry about a single thing. That's one of my favorite characters. That's the way I see it. If you think about it, who else would you want on your side when things go awry? Kazuki, Deku, who? Let me find out in the comment section below. Question 2. Favorite moment in My Hero Academia, and why that moment in particular? All Might using the United States of America smash. It had me shook, bruh. And here's why I say that. I was always waiting for All Might to go all out, but I understand he can't because the way the villains were, and because of the time limit, he couldn't always go all out for one villain and to save more people. So he had to hold back by nature and protect his identity. So I was saying, if he gets one fight, goes all the way out, no holding back, I would see that. And we got that with All Might versus All for One. And I was sitting here like, bro, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen in the manga. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time because I didn't know who was supposed to win till it all ended. And either side could have won. But the thing was, a lot of factors and risk in the fight. Everyone involved felt some type of way. Everyone watching was like, yo, what's supposed to happen? And that's how you do a fight scene in a manga. Make sure everyone watching or involved knows that, look, if I lose, there'll be consequences. If I win, how can I get a good win and protect what I'm trying to protect best of my ability? Question 3. If you found yourself in My Academia, what would your quirk be? Imagination. It's a step above creation. Anything you can imagine, you can make easy as breathing and blinking. And if you don't understand, it takes up more stamina concentration. It's that simple. Also, if you don't believe in yourself, have unhealthy habits, it can mess you up. So if you have depression or anything like that, it's harder to use your powers or be more potent. Because the way this ability works, if you focus on something, you can make it real. So if you believe in time travel and stuff like that, you can make it happen easy as dirt. But a side effect could be you get a lot of headaches because the way time travel works, it's very confusing, a lot of guidelines and, all these little things to worry about when it all happens. Another great thing about the ability, if you watch a lot of anime, read a lot of manga, you can recreate these abilities all day, every day. And the ones you understand the most, you can make it part of your default skill set. If you play games that have mods, something like that, you could basically make yourself into like a modded character. So your ability is always active. So even if someone stopped you before you created like a sword or gun, you could still fight. And if they put you in a corner, because you think on your feet easily, you could always change situation, make illusions, do all this crazy stuff. You'd be like the ace of all trades, to say the least. And the problem is, you're fighting a villain and they know something about you, like your insecurities, your fears. They can use that to slow down your concentration and make it hard for you to think, thus making it easy to capture you or torture whatever they want to do to you. But the good news is, as long as you can think, you can use your ability. As long as you can feel, your ability will kick in and protect you. So for example, if you're about to die, the shock alone will basically cause you to go back in time right for that moment and remember what happened and change the events from happening altogether. But you have a massive headache. And because it's always active, even if you're fighting somebody, as long as you have a good state of mind, it's going to be hard to stop you. I like the power so much. There's a lot you can do with it. You can use it to create a lot of opportunities to get other skills. So if you're fighting someone, it's not like, oh, you have to rely on your power or else you can't do anything else. So it's a good power to have, but it can also lead into more doorways, opportunities to be a great hero where no matter what, you can give someone a tough challenge. If you found yourself in My Hero Academia, would you be more of a villain or a hero type person? I want to say hero. Here's why I say this. I'm all about justice. If you have superpowers or a quirk, protect people who don't have it or can't protect themselves. Do what's for the greater good. And be the kind of hero when people see they know, hey, you're here for the people. You're not here just to use your quirk and be Flash. You're not here just to cause problems. You're trying to solve them best you can. You're not perfect, you know that. But you know, because your ability, you can always get better and you take your title seriously. Yeah, sometimes you can goof off, but you always know you'll never do something to endanger lives, even if it involves, conflict of interest, all that good stuff. You can be a villain for one main reason. When I think of villains, I always think of the same thing. Something made you become bad for the sake of it. And to create a better world, you can go as far as destroy everything you love and care about if it means further your goals. Because in my mind, especially My Hero Academia, all the villains seem like they have the mindset of the ends justify the means. Even if the means are crooked, even if the end is terrible, they don't care. They do whatever they can to get their goals achieved. Couldn't be like that. If I was a said villain, the way it work in my mind, I'd be the kind of villain who slows down other villains towards their plans because I'm bold. And I only stop heroes if they get my way personally. I wouldn't kill them, I wouldn't torture them, just let them know. If you get my way, I'll do whatever it takes to stop you and continue my plan and go to other lengths to achieve my plan. So it means I want to stop people from being defensive against weapons. If I wanted to stop people from being in fear, I would do it. Even if I gotta do some creepy stuff or become public enemy number one. That's the way I see it. So in a way, I always be the guy that does things for the greater good or for a bigger goal. Thus, align more with the hero side. But so far, what makes someone a hero or villain in My Hero Academia? It's kind of a gray area. You can say on one hand, the villains misuse their quirks. But you can't say on the other hand, heroes only pick the most conventional side. Justice and use their quirks to justify what they do, as long as they do it for a greater good, air quotes there. Question 5. What's your favorite theme song? Hands Up from One Piece. Or you can say Hard Knock Days. Either one works for me. It's a tie between those two because both those songs, when it plays, I'm happy, bruh. And I like upbeat music to tell you that, hey, the struggle is always real, never goes away. But you can make it better if you play your cards right. So I like those two songs so much. And One Piece is a big inspiration for me to do what I do, so you already know the deal. Final question, question 6. If you could be a sidekick to any character in My Hero Academia, who would it be? Eraserhead. Eraserhead, just by being who he is and his quirk, is the perfect mentor for me. Let me explain. Eraserhead can cancel out quirks right by looking at them. Meaning, because my quirk is always active, I'm with Eraserhead and he trains me, I can learn how to not rely on my quirk for every last thing and always have some weapon or the skill to compensate for the worst case scenario. If I'm in a situation I can't use my quirk because civilians are around, there's hostages, there is hostages. For situations where I can't use my quirk because too many civilians around, or someone being held hostage, and if I do anything, they'll get killed, or I have to fight a loved one or anything that could throw me out, make it hard to use my quirk, I want to be able to still fight and do my thing. And then when the moment gets a little bit better, just one-shot them or do some flashy combo. Y'all feel me? I would love a mentor where they can help me overcome the biggest part of my quirk. Fighting in situations where I can't think clearly or logically because someone's in my way, or an obstacle is a very tricky one where if I do something wrong, a lot of things could just happen because of that situation, like, consequences, domino effect, whatever you want to call it. Because if I get anyone else to be my mentor, they wouldn't help me because they can't stop my quirk from being used. They can't make it so, they're here, if I go too crazy, lose myself, they don't have an easy way to stop me. That's what I'm saying. Reset makes the most sense. If I fight against someone, automatically, every time I get into a foul thing, look, I can use my quirk, but I don't have to rely on it. So I get into real trouble, all I can say is, look, I still got this. I'm still your hero. But hey, it was just my thoughts. If y'all want to play this game as well, attack people, go right ahead. And also, if you want to, in the comment section below, put your answers to the questions. I would love to hear y'all guys' feedback and, thoughts on everything. So do your boy a favor, follow me on Twitter to stay updated with my channel and all the stuff I do behind the scenes. And if you want to talk to me on a daily basis, I got Discord, pull up ASAP Holy Rock. Links will be in the description below. Do your boy a favor. If you enjoyed the video, King Kong the like button, subscribe, join my Straw Hat fleet, share for your social media so I expand the fleet one step at a time, one move at a time, one day at a time. If you're hungry for more content, I got playlists. If you're hungry for more content, I got plays. Well, if you're hungry for more content, I got a playlist of more content for you to eat up. Num num num. If you want Batman Financial, I got a Patreon. Pull up ASAP Holy Rocky, but it's all optional. Thank y'all so much for watching. Also turn the notification bell on, you're good to go. I could say so much more, but my crew needs me.